Now, let's look at number 3. Now, what is perception? Something that you know, that you strongly believe. But I was telling you something, remember? Perception is what you believe, which may not be true. So, perception is a very powerful tool. A very powerful tool. In your marketing course, do you study in MBA course, did you study marketing?
Yes, sir.
So, did you all study perception then? Fine. Let me take you to another dimension of perception. Marketeers all over the world make a lot of money because of perception. Because they can make you change the way you think. For example, okay, let me talk to you about this example before I go on. Suppose I have dandruff in my head. Dandruff for example. Suppose I have dandruff in my head. What should I do? Tell me a remedy. Bread. Stop that. So I mentioned the word dandruff. Head and Shoulders was the first brand that came up. You realize?
Yes, sir.
Is that the only brand?
No, sir.
But in your mind, you strongly believe Head and Shoulders is the best brand. That's called perception. But there are a lot of brands out there. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
There are a lot of brands out there. But when I mention the word dandruff, automatically Head and Shoulders comes into your mind. Because all your life, the number of television you watch, radio you heard, people say, Head and Shoulders has come into your mind, has changed your perception. So in your mind, you perceive Head and Shoulders is the best brand. Which is not the truth. There are a lot of other brands out there. So perception is what I have thought. And what makes me think? Simply my surrounding, my environment, my background, my education, my exposure is a plan. உங்க குடும்பம், உங்க வாழ்க்கை, உங்களுடைய சூழ்நிலை, ஒரு கலவை தான் perception. So it becomes a perception. So the perception is your doing. Now my question is, can I change this perception? Possible? Not possible.
Possible.
It's possible, but let me prove to you with an example. Yeah? Right. இப்போ வந்து நான் சொல்லும்போது நீங்க பேக் போங்க பேக் வரும். பேக் போங்க வரும். ஓகே, பேக் போங்க. Sorry. This is an experiment. Shark. Tsunami. Sorry, I can't draw very well. உங்க ஊர்ல சொல்ல போனாக்கா வந்து 8th standard. I was cursed by my art teacher. You will never draw for the rest of your life. So I think it really worked. I can't draw. நான் சுறாமீனை வரைஞ்சாக்க பார்க்கறது சுறாமீன் இருக்கு. So I want you all to visualize, look at this shark. Now I chose a shark for a reason. Now visualize this is a fish tank. Okay, and visualize there it's filled with water. Visualize it's filled with water. I chose a shark because shark is a fish that will not wiggle here and there, will travel straight and back. But shark will travel straight and back. Okay? So once I put a young baby shark in a fish tank, the shark will travel straight. Well, come back. Front and back. Okay. Now, go front again. Now, next slide. At this point of time, the shark has got used to the fact that the fish tank is this big, I can travel straight and back. The mind is clear. After some time, I put a see-through mirror or a glass. A see-through glass. So the shark doesn't know there is a glass. Now, the shark will travel straight. Back, straight, knock onto the back, and back. So, constantly knocking onto the glass. Other side for me. Then, I will eventually remove the mirror. So now the shark will travel. Stop there. Stop. The shark will travel all the way straight. Yes. So what has happened? I have successfully changed the perception of the shark. Now the shark thinks if I travel any further I get knocked. But is it true? Nothing is there. But he thinks so. Why? I'm proving the point that I can change your perception. Perceptions can be changed. It's possible. In fact, in life, we all have such invisible glass all over. If I say, can you achieve this? I can't achieve it. It's a perception. You know something? It's a perception. Can you achieve this? I can't achieve this. It's too difficult for me. It's perception. See, I must tell you a truth. Likely my woman is not here. I'm a late bloomer. I left school without education, without qualification. See, now we're all fortunate. Sitting in a proper academy, sitting down in a proper institution at a young age, getting a qualification. When I was in school, I excelled in everything. So now you know why my secondary school teacher cursed me. So I was extremely uncontrollable. That's why I joined the police force. But I was late bloomer. Then I realized my own potential. I started studying. So when I was doing my first bachelor's degree, I had my daughter on my lap. Now you're complaining about your assignments and your projects difficulty. I was managing a job, a family, and a baby, and I was studying. That was what I call, late blooming. But I didn't stop there. I continued, and I'm still studying. People say that I've achieved, I can stop, but I don't want to stop. And I'm still continuing studying because I got to practice what I preach. So, you have to break all those negative, invisible perceptions. I can't achieve, I can't achieve. And all this perception was caused by you, somehow. Or you, your family, or your friends, will say, then you will believe her. Maybe she's right, I can't achieve. Break the perception. If someone called Bill Gates can make so much $1 million, you can do so. Someone called Tiger Woods can achieve $1 million by hitting a golf ball, you can achieve too. See, we are not different from anybody, but how do we believe ourselves? Your own believing. So, we are done with this? Okay. Now, I want to talk to you about tomorrow's dream. I want to make my session as short as possible, but I want you to engage yourself. Talk to me. Alright? Now, tomorrow's dream starts today. So if you have a dream, you're going to start today. In fact, your former President Abdul Kalam had this strong belief. Things goes by what you think is true. Now, don't be afraid of big dreams. Do not let anything stop you from dreaming. And there are two common truths about success, which is number one, success is not by luck, no accident, it is a continuous effort, and success is dynamic, that requires time and consistency, to constantly move. So the journey to success starts today, because today, in this note, I want to add one point. Next line, please. Why today? இது வந்து நீங்களே படிங்க.
One day is more than tomorrow. What I am now become.
So why today? Because one today is equal to two tomorrows. So even for dreaming, you cannot procrastinate. Very prepared. Karu ini kan. Ipe kan. So you can start dreaming today itself. And what you want to be, நீங்க என்ன ஆக போறீங்களோ இப்பயே அதை ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டீங்க. You may realize it. You've already started to become one. So what I am to be, I am now becoming. So believe in this. Alright? Believe in this component. Now,